Welcome to another episode of Land Rats. This week we make the boat a little prettier. We install this alcohol cabinet and we make some moonshine to fill it with. So let's get right into it. Since we decided to run our electronics along the top, I think because initially we wanted to run them there at the back, I think we can finally put in one of the last cupboards, which is the alcohol cabinet or trunk. Let's quickly do that. I was almost done with the cabinet when I realized I don't really know in which order the shelves go in, and this is the way that they look to fit, but we've got this empty bottle of Spice Gold here and it doesn't look right. It definitely doesn't look right. I think the top one was glasses, this was glasses, and I think this was also glasses. You can see there's a where it was paint before, but I think we're gonna redesign. I also don't know where this floor panel is, so this is the one that goes underneath there for the glasses, but then you see the alcohol won't fit, so I think we'll chop and change it. This is quite important. I'm still busy adjusting the alcohol cabinet. I think I'm happy with where it is now. The bottles can fall over and you can take them out quite easily, but I'm gonna cut off these sharp edges. No real reason except that I was gonna do it last, but what I did here is I increased the height a bit there, even though it sticks out now at the top. You can easily put your bottles in there. I've got another one over here. So we can store our alcohol over there. We can store our tall glasses up here. We can store some other glasses here. And I also made that wine rack that still needs to be painted. That you basically just pop it in there, and that hopefully won't cause any issues. I made it for 6, but I don't think 6 will fit, because the one right at the back there is against the steel. So I think we'll just put 4 wine glasses. Maybe a small glass if it fits, and then we can have a little one of glasses like that below or something. And I also made this one, which still needs paint, which is bigger. Yeah, so just gonna paint it, and then tomorrow I'll put it back together with the little glass doors. That's painted, this is painted, so let's put that in there quickly. I just took the doors for the alcohol cabinet out, and you can see they've seen some better days. This one I've cleaned already. I'm quickly gonna clean that one. That's a lot better. Let's go put it in the boat. Since we cut up that lamp of my grandmother and put it in the boat in this episode, we decided that we'd also put something of my grandfather in the boat. And he gave me a lot of stamps when I was younger, and that would be perfect for decorating some of the interior of the boat. I know we don't have a pretty boat, but this makes it look just a little bit better. think that's everything we're gonna put stamps on. So now we're just gonna put a layer of resin over it to protect it. Otherwise you can just pull off the stamps easily. This is the paint we used to put the stamps on the furniture. So now we're gonna use this clear casting resin to protect them. Well, that didn't work out too well. The casting resin kind of lifts and it looks not too great. This one was the worst of them, so we started peeling off the coating. I guess this isn't what casting resin is made for, but we thought it would work. It still lifts a couple of places, but I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mix it better and then put another coat over it to get it more level, because this one isn't actually too bad. I think we just didn't put enough of the catalyst in on the second and third attempt. You can see it looks like it's still a bit wet there on places that it didn't harden quite nicely. And then we're also going to put more because it does have a 5% shrink, and I think that's what's causing it to lift on the sides. I'm going to try and quickly just put another layer over here, see how it looks. Just do one at a time this time. And my dad's over there cutting the tabletop. I've recasted the chart table now. It looks a bit better. Might be lifting a bit there, but that's at the back of it, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Worst case scenario, I sand it down. Then the other one I did earlier, let's just get here on focus. Okay, that one's flush and it's dry, looks good. It's also still lifting up a bit here, but I'm really not going to worry too much about that. Now I'm going to take it down, see if I can sand these edges away. See, there's a bit of resin that dripped down, so I'm going to see how it sands, and if it sands nicely, then I'll probably sand down these edges as well, keep them flat. All our stamps are done now. You can see this one's done with a clear coat. It's smooth, well protected, looks quite nice. We started putting some of the cushions back in the boat so we can sit more comfortably, but there's still a bit of work needed. Our cupboard's installed. You can see we did the chart table and stamps. Installed a new piece of wood over there. Just need a fitting over there. Doors covered in stamps. That one's also clear coat. Cabin cupboard over there, cupboard over there, and both of them over there. Since we're busy installing the gas now, we filled up one of those old tanks that we took out, and I also took out this grill that comes on the outside of the boat, so we can clean it and see if it still works, because being South African, we like a braai. Even though this is gas, we're quite happy with it. And I think the best way to test it is a project that we started a week ago, which is the Moonshine. Just got all these peaches and all these apricots that we're gonna turn into mampoer. One day of standing outside, you can see the bottle's already lekker full, so let's open it up. smells like we're making mampur. Today's the day. We're making mampur moonshine. Busy making our fitting there. We're gonna rig it up to the steam kettle. So let's get down to the workshop. Here's a steam kettle that we added a fitting on. We'll show you how all of this works, but first we gotta clean this. There's wasp nest and things coming out of there, so we're gonna start now. This is our mix that we're gonna put in the steam kettle over here until that's about 60 to 80 degrees. Then that boils and condensates into this little pipe, which runs through this copper wire into this bucket. Will be filled with cold water, and then our mampur should be coming out the other side over here. I'll just make sure to catch it. That's our boat's gas bottle, so we're technically testing that as well, and testing the grill. We had to take the whole thing apart, which isn't a bad thing because we have to clean it as well. We're still struggling to get that grill to work like it's not working 100%. You can hold your hand over the fire quite easily. It's like 60-70 degrees when we measure it with the temperature, whatchamacallit?
Thermometer.
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 Thermometer. So we'll just use a backup plan for the moonshine at the moment, and then we'll spend some time cleaning it. Let's see, that's the first batch, the voorlop. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but that's definitely, yeah. I think this stuff will make us murtu. It's actually also burning purple, which is good. That means there's not a lot of methanol in it. This is what real methanol looks like.
From my biodiesel days.
It's a lot more yellow.
Yeah.
You can see this is the batch that just came out, and that's the pure methanol. So got a nice blue flame. I think we're almost ready. Now we just have to boil it all. And here's our moonshine decanted and bottled up. Some of it's from a previous harvest, but we just put the bottles together. So now I'm gonna sit back and enjoy. Just to show, we didn't spend all our time making and drinking moonshine. The gas stove for the back of the boat, that's been cleaned, and we've also fixed the grill at the bottom so it works properly now, and that'll go back on the boat as soon as our arch is on. So excited for the braai. Bring your friends. That's it, another episode done and dusted. So if you enjoyed it, remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends, I don't know, whatever you want. We'll see you again next week. Cheers.